Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar. You got this, Yuffie. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche! With your full support, we got this! So, members of Avalanche? Where are you? Come get me already! Okay, if I was a man in a Moogle hat... Huh? Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
Welcome back, gamers, to Jordan Plays. I'm your host, Jordan, bringing back Final Fantasy VII Remake Intermission Hard Mode with the next best contender for Best Girl, Yuffie. On the original game, she was kind of lackluster, kind of highly annoying. But on this whole remake edition, she is giving Tifa and Aerith a run for their absolute money. It's hard to tell where they even gonna stand now at the end of this. I doubt Best Girl, because of course Cloud. It has to choose between Aerith and Tifa. It's just kind of written in the stars. But Yuffie is definitely, she's probably gonna become a fan favorite, depending on how far they go and what they do with the characters that we haven't met, or further do with the ones that we have. Alright, so for my hard mode playthrough, let's take a look at it. Naturally, she's at level 50, Sonan is 2. And I have Yuffie rocking Boomerang. She has on Boomerang, whatever you call that armlet, and the Gozu drive to maximize, I want to say maximize damage based on her max HP. Increase damage dealt proportional to a character's current HP. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if it's current as in she's getting taxed and that's what's left and that's how much she could do, or it goes by her max HP. We will find out as we play. And then Sonan, once he gets into the party, will use his martialist staff. That's the weapon he comes with, and that's low-key my favorite one on him. It's well balanced for him. He needs every bit of what he can find for defense. And he, of course, has on Geometric Bracelet as well as the Kindred Cord. Or Kindred? He's got on the cord, so it'll help out a lot. When it comes to the materia, she basically has on, for the most part, what she had on at the end of the normal mode playthrough. But a little bit of changes, because I want to max out all the elemental materia, despite not really needing them, but it's just fun to have just in case. Be able to add an effect to some of these enemies. Of course, she has on Revival and Time. I gave her the Time materia, not really to utilize as much as Slow and Stop, but use Haste on Sonan. You give him every bit of ATB boost that he can possibly get, because he needs that desperately. And Revival is also for him, because my guy tends to end up dying quite easily. She's rocking 2 HP ups, MP up, and a Magic up. And then she also has on First Strike as well as Steadfast Block, and she is rocking Rama. And when it comes to Sonan, he's got on whatever element I kind of give him, and Barrier, because Barrier is love to have, not only for to better his stats a little bit, but it's good to have a defensive tool just in case, because both of them are squishy. He also has a magnified cure because he needs to be the one that maximizes all of the healing for the entire party, because I don't want to really focus on using too much of Yuffie's magic unless I absolutely have to, or to really have a lot on surplus for revival, in case Sonon just tends to keep dying, especially if I use like Provoker and Sight on him. He has on double HP ups, he's going to have a lot of HP, and he has on double MP ups to maximize how much magic he does have. And he also has on first strike, because like I said, he needs every bit of ATB that he can possibly find. And he has on assess because there's about, I want to say maybe 6 enemies that I need to assess. And sadly, it's going to take up a slot for a good little bit of chapter 1. And then we can get rid of that and swap that out for something else. What yet? I haven't all the way decided, so we'll figure that out later on as we go. As far as summons go, he's going to rock Carbuncle, because Carbuncle is just the GOAT. We've seen it before. We will see it again. Carbuncle is just love. And with assess, because I'm going to need it in chapter 2. But most of what I need it for in chapter 2, actually, I'll probably showcase that. So yeah, assess. Yeah, we'll be seeing that a lot. Alright, now when it comes to my weapon choice, why I chose Boomerang, I didn't really say. Boomerang, of course, has Reprieve. It's going to have, I want to say, the highest magic stat for her weapons. And it also has, when she blocks perfectly, it automatically casts Barrier or Mana Wall on her. And or both actually, which is just love to have. Extra defense, and she needs that because of course again she is squishy. So without further ado, let's go into the story, and I'm ready to just beat up some enemies.
Guess you're never far from a rat in Midgar. Let's see what you got. Got it now. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, that was a great start. Let's keep going.
Get ready for the beating of a lifetime. Well, that was
Now that was tough. All right.
search for the elusive Moogle continues.
We're just collecting items a little bit, maybe every now and again. I'll probably just beat up the crates for real. Maybe like a couple of chests here and there. It's mainly just to get the items so I can sell them, just in case things don't go as lovely in the combat simulator. Woo! What you got going on? Oh, you thought.
Got you now.
Huh.
Looks like a storm brew. You're mine, Tom. And our heroine triumphs again.
Oh, cool.
Gotcha.
Hmm. Marco, is that you? Oh, not quite. Number 11. Ha, shout out to Marluxia.
No palm. You okay? Anybody home?
Those guys really do legit sound like they're in agony.
Oh, well, guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving.
So for those of you who don't know, Yuffie was an optional character for the original game. And you had like a dialogue option that you had to get right perfectly to get her into the party. Any slip ups and she'll bop off, and then you have to encounter her again, which by the way, you have to encounter her as like a regular fight. Like she'll show up with some monsters You just gotta beat them up, her up, and then go about your day. But hopefully that's kind of just automatic. As much as they brought up Wutai, and as much development they've given her with this DLC, which has just been insane, and such a game changer for her, because I look at her so differently now. Like I said, I couldn't really stand her in the original game. I just maxed out her limit breaks. I think I changed her weapon. I can't really remember. But once that was done, she was done. And then she was out the party. But with this DLC, she's just been outstanding. Like, she's just been so good. Her combat is fluid. She's got the best setup out of the even the main cast on the main game. She has the best setup. Like, it's crazy. She realistically does not need any elemental offensive materia. She doesn't need fire. She doesn't need wind, blizzard, or lightning. She could just call on it, and she could be equipped with all sorts of other materials to just max out what she can do. That's probably why they made her so dang squishy. Oh look. It makes me think a lot of this stuff. So as a quick disclaimer though, when it comes to the hard mode playthrough, I would not be showcasing for Condor, other than the obligated fight that I pretty much have to do. And Charlie's fight. Since I robbed you guys on normal mode with Charlie's fight, I'm gonna showcase his hard mode battle. That might have its own video entirely. It's hard to tell at this point. But he's gonna be an absolute nightmare. I'm talking an absolute nightmare. We will deal with Charlie when we get there. But for the rest of them, I'm not showcasing those. To save time for as many parts as it's gonna be. I'll get more into the discussion in a second. I hate these guys, so I'm about to focus on them real quick.
Have no fear. You be here. Thank you?
20, huh? Yeah, I really hate that enemy. That enemy has been the bane of my existence for Yuffie. That one and the Wraith Hound. I don't know what is with Yuffie and dogs, but it's just not it. Giant electrical centipede? Sure. Big chickens? Why not? Mutated horn, multiple eye bug dog thing? That's even manageable. The actual wolf and suplex dog on steroids is just an issue. As far as my thoughts with the remake though, when it comes to part 2, I'm really curious on how they're gonna really pull this off. Like, it's crazy. There's so many like options. One, they're gonna have to address the issue on levels. As we know in the remake, your max level is 50. In the main game, your max level went to 99. So it's really up to them how they want to play that. Are we gonna reset back to 1? Or are they gonna carry it over? Because on the original game, when you went to Disc 2, after you leave Midgar, everything carried over. All your materia, your level, all the weapons you had, and accessories and armlets, like everything that was on your characters or you had in your inventory or you've unlocked was yours. And it just moved on and you continued on the game.
Okay.
And same happened with Disc 3. So are we going to keep our weapons? Will they be as where they are now? They're going to add more cores and more manuscripts? Or are they going to be reset? Are the characters going to be reset? If they decide to carry on levels and still want it to 99, are they going to cap us to like 70, 75? And make XP a little slower to get as they expand the story so we can play longer and level up slower but not really notice. Are we going to keep all of our weapons? Or ultimately, are we going to keep all our materials? If we do, are they going to be reset to level 1? Or are they going to still be at max and they're going to introduce all the other materials? Because some materials, I think they've combined into one. I'm trying to remember. There is one that I saw a video about talking. What material was that? Maybe I got it. Yeah, Magnify and Elemental are already separate in a sense. Just Magnify was called All. Even though it's I want to say a lesser effect, because I think All just was All. I don't think Synergy even existed. I know Chakra and Prayer didn't. Or ATB Boost. Yeah, they did. I really didn't notice. Because some of these, I don't think really existed. Steadfast Block, I don't think First Strike did either. I want to say Provoke was in the original game. And Skill Master. That does sound familiar. And Item Master. One of them, if not both of them. Maybe it's in the main game. If I can figure it out, I'll let you guys know. Did this even exist? I don't know. But we shall see. Because Assess was basically the sense material in the original game. So I know some names have just outright changed. So we will see what they do with the materials.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our first city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Yuffie? Yo.
What? There's our palm. So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Jija. Follow me.
What? Wait up!
Can't help wondering how.
So, Jija, why didn't you come meet me before?
I figured an elite W agent could find their own way.
Shoot, speaking of the materia
But
again,
it's not like I've ever been to Midgar. What
how
exactly is
summoning
it
is
with
going
you
to
anyway?
work?
Anyone who lives where you just came from.
Like, will we keep our summons? Do we have to unlock them
Still can't
again
believe
and
we
they
sent a
add
kid to do
more of the
this job.
summons? Because there are
This
lots
kid
of
could kick
summons
your ass.
in 7.
fresh
There's
faces
a
on.
ridiculous
Oh,
amount of
don't
summons.
worry.
I almost get,
exactly what you're saying.
oh
Give me a
yeah,
break,
the
will ya?
squad.
Don't
You
let
know
you
what I'm
walk
saying?
all over me.
Well, here we are.
And there's a lot of
Ladies first.
summons in 7, especially Knights of the Round. And like Odin, oh man. If they, we probably won't see them till deep into the remake. Especially Knights of the Round, we probably won't see them like deep into the remake. It makes me sad to think about. Oh, hey guys.
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Nio.
Hi. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces Operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You
So
better
extra.
believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonan yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these, Wutai's famous Dachao beans. Eat up. And here you go.
This never gets old.
Can you eat these things? Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your IDs should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
Huh?
Alright, let's talk to these nerds.
You must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in the city, I'm freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see. So, Shinra hides its top secret materia in the basement. You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please? Oh yeah, you should introduce yourself to Billy Bob. He knows a thing or two about the Shinra building. Sonon's still not back? Must be in Wall Market then.
What's Wall Market?
Let's just say it's a place for people with mature tastes.
Mature tastes.
There's lots of different establishments. It's kinda hard to explain.
No, I think I get it. Like bars filled with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out. Where everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work. They'll be the death of society. Ugh, how can they not see that they're the ones destroying it? Wutai's got a place like that, where grown-ups drink their lives away. It's called the Happy Turtle.
Interesting. There's a Happy Turtle in Midgar as well.
Huh?
I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their flyers from time to time.
You do, huh? Oh, they're taking down Midgar one citizen at a time. I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man who goes around putting up flyers for the bar. People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average Midgar male. Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some DeChow beans.
My teeth.
You're welcome. So the materia I'm looking for is in the Shinra building, right? And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
Now, if you want to get topside, you first got to get out of the slums. And for help with that, you should talk to Polk. You know about the VR combat simulation module, right?
Huh? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? It's that thing that stimulates modulation.
Hmm? Kinda. It's a machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portable version of it. Guy around the corner has one.
Uh-huh.
Hardly ever see technology that cutting edge down here. So what do you say? Want to try it?
I really don't have time to be playing around with some stimulator. But just to be polite, I guess I'll take it for a spin.
The guy's name is Chadley. He's over by the neighborhood watch. If you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, If you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there. But with all the commotion going on, that's not really an option. Security's on high alert. If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
Sit tight, but I want to go now.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Harsh.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play Fort Condor?
Fort Condor?
I should have known.
Oh, don't
It
act
hasn't
brand
been
new
out
now,
long, so
Yuffie.
There's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Yes I have. And what's more, I'm awesome at it. I'll whoop you so hard you'll wonder if you ever knew the rules.
For my benefit, then. Let me go over them.
Okay. So if you don't know, hard mode, Fort Condor is tough. Ooh. Okay, full disclosure. I did record this section beforehand. And so like the prompt for like what happens on hard mode for Fort Condor and me getting this board is not truly showcasing because I already did that. And so I kind of got like trapped in a story bit when I left off on the original video of this. So I couldn't go back and actually do the Fort Condor missions before I had to continue the story. I was completely out of there and I was like, ah, crap. So I had to restart this all the way over. But with that being said, I did want to kick off this fight originally with this board so I can get used to it. So let's see what he's got. 2 greens, 2 blue. Oh, he's evened out. Oh, then I think I'm just going to go in. Oh, no. I'm going to go in mean, though. That's... Oh, yeah. Stop error on thunder. Oh, perfect. Alright, so... we're going to go on with that. I want you... you can stay. I don't want you. I'm going to go with... Oh, man, that's tough. You? Definitely not you. I definitely want that one. Oh, that's cold-blooded. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. Sorry, my love, but you are up for elimination. I think that's how we're gonna have to rock this. Yeah, okay, let's see what method to the madness happens. Oh, that's tough.
Damn, Yuffie, how'd you do that?
Dang, Poe, you got smacked.
Ass.
You mean you didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
I've kind of got better things to do.
Sure about that? Word is, if you beat the Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
Materia?
That's right. but you should know, the hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on.
Alright, now everybody's at rank 5.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna
do
have to
some
take them on, but I'm gonna do what I did last time. I do want
Don't go
Sonon
too far,
already on the
okay?
squad. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Chadley and go to the Happy Turtle, which who's closer? Oh, I can actually see him. So we're just gonna go over to Chadley.
Searching for candidates.
Yeah.
Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis. She seems relatively agile and has substantial muscle mass for her stature. An acceptable candidate.
Hey, you wanna tell me what you're mumbling about?
My apologies. My name is Chadley. Would you be interested in helping me with my research?
I'm
No.
Yuffie. Nice to meet you. So, what are you researching?
Combat. It would entail doing battle with a summon in a virtual arena using this portable simulator. Interested?
Sure. Why not? I'ma kick its butt.
Very well then. When you feel suitably prepared, please let me know.
Bye, Charlie. Yeah, we're not doing that. Loki, when I think he looked me up and down and started reading my buyouts. I think he was assessing me for 4 Condor.
Cheer that away that the happy turtle.
Okay.
Oh, greetings, Softshell. So, how many of those flyers did you find?
What?
Ahem. Collect just 6 flyers for the happy turtle, and a one-of-a-kind prize could be yours. Ring any bells?
Nope.
Well then, allow me to explain.
Not gonna front. I did not know the Happy
Turtle's running a
Turtle
contest.
flyer
And
thing
the
was in the
rules are
original
simple.
game.
All you have to do is collect 6
So
of
now
our
I'm trying to
fabulous
like
flyers
actively
from
hunt
around
those in my little
Sector 7,
playthrough of it.
and you'll earn yourself a prize sure to delight even the dourest Diamondback. Sadly, a handful of locals have taken to acting like stinkpots toward anything Wutaian, especially since the bombing. Some have even gone so far as to tear down my poor posters. Little wonder nobody's won yet.
Bummer.
Which leaves me in a pretty predicament. But hey, my pain might be your gain. By collecting just a handful of flyers, you could be the first, and at this rate, the only winner of the most testudinarious contest in Midgar's history. This here's a sample of one of our ads. Breathtaking, isn't it? Now it's up to you to find all 6. Leave no shell unturned, no pond unplumbed.
That prize is as good as mine.
Ah, since you're here, you wouldn't happen to have any Condor coins on you, would you? This job may keep a shell over my head, but my real passion's coin collecting. I'd gladly part with some oddities and commodities in exchange for those little beauts.
Sonon's gotta be back by now.
Real talk, I think old Snapper was 1, smoking that stuff, and 2, he feels like the concept of Master Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles before they decided to just go all the way against that. It's like, yeah, we'll go with the rat. Alright, bud. Whoa. Let me flop on this real quick.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that.
What?
Just thinking how you're nothing like your old man. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. I was lucky enough to learn how to fight from good...
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about something else, like how you've adjusted to life here, indulging in adult pastimes. Which I guess means drinking yourself stupid. Last thing I need is my partner stinking like an over-the-hill has-been. Speaking of drinking, you been to the Happy Turtle? If you're part of Operation Down in One, I take it back. I am there next time you go. Don't worry, I can do adult stuff just fine.
Well, I don't even know where to begin with all of that. but I do know I haven't heard of Operation Down in One. At any rate, I'm looking forward to working with you, boss.
Boss? As in me?
Well, I've got a few years on you, I'll admit. But out of us two, you've done this longer.
I guess I have. Boss, huh? I could get used to that. Beats being stuck on the bottom rung, that's for sure.
After we get the materia, we can celebrate your promotion at the Happy Turtle.
Yeah. Stupid bird.
Says the merchandise is good to go. Handoff's at a depot and municipal storage.
Okay. Yuffie, Sonon, you mind coming along?
Not at all. Need to scope out the city anyway. Really get to know the enemy.
We'll be passing through a rough part of town, so you'll want to go prepared. I'll leave you to get ready. Hit me up outside when you're done, okay?
Be right there.
All right, Sonon, DLC's best boy on the squad. Okay, and this time we're gonna leave her right there. Let's see, who do I want to smack up first? Everybody's a level 5. I guess I'll go for my downgraded counterpart first.
I'm coming for you, Flyer.
Attention! For 3 gil, you can play Fort Condor against the lovely Kyrie.
Oh yeah, she's total has-been. Alright, and with that being said, I'm going to end the stream here. When I start the next one, we're going to go right into Chadley's battle with Fort Condor, like straight up. I'm already like just showcase the board and just click X and we're just going straight into it. So I hope you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, gamers. Peace.